guys, I am finally back. I'm feeling a little bit better. First day I put on like a full face of makeup. I am so sorry that my video was not up this past Friday. I hate letting you guys down, and honestly I hate just like not following through on like a commitment when I say I'm going to upload every Tuesday and Friday, but I did not have a voice, I didn't have the energy, and I just did not want to do anything but like sleep and rest. So I really apologize. I'm sorry that it's late, but let's get into my September favorite. A lot of these will not come as a surprise. You've actually been seeing these very recently in my last fall eyeshadow look, so I'll just start there in case you haven't seen that video. These two babies have been the only, quite frankly, eyeshadows that I've been wearing all month long. It is Urban Decay Riff, which is a gorgeous orangey brown with a little bit of gold flecks, but it comes off very matte on the eyes. And I use this both all over my lids, like my entire eye in the crease, and I also just use it as a blending crease color, and it's gorgeous either way. I also really love taking it underneath and blending it on my lower lash line. And then MAC Coil, I found this recently at a CCO. It's the Electric Cool eyeshadow. And it's a gorgeous, almost looks like a pressed pigment. The transfer, the payoff is almost as if you took Fix Plus and sprayed your brush and used, like applied it damp. It's absolutely stunning. I only ever apply it with my fingers. I use it as a lid color. It's like one sweep and go. It's an amazing eyeshadow. I love the formula, the texture of it, the payoff, the longevity of it. It's just such a good shadow, and I haven't looked, but I've been holding back, but I definitely want to see more colors in the range because I just love working with eyeshadows like this. They're just such a pleasure. In my recent video, I touched on my love and obsession with the new Fresh Look Fiber System. I guess it's very similar to Unique. I've never used Unique, but I purchased this based on a personal friend's recommendation. She had tried Unique and actually liked this one better. And this is by Fresh Look, which I've never heard of before. I got it off of Groupon. It was $19.95, and it's basically a black gel and a black fiber you can use with any mascara that you have, and it seriously gives you the look of false lashes. I haven't used false lashes in months. I've really been trying to repair my lashes. I've been coating them with castor oil. I've been using New Lash just to try to get them back because I think wearing false lashes really hurt them and just made them brittle, made some of them fall out. So I was really trying to get them back on track, but I really miss the effect and the look of false lashes. So that's kind of why I started to explore other options, and I will never be without a system such as this because it just is a dramatic, that's the best way to describe it, difference in your lashes. So I would definitely recommend this. It seems like it's always available on Groupon. Just fibers is the way to go. And it's very easy to take off. It comes off with my Bioderma. It doesn't transfer, it doesn't smear, it doesn't weigh my lashes down. It just really gives them like long, fake looking effect. So I can't even remember the last time that I have been using a foundation brush to apply my foundation. For me, it's been the Beauty Blender. I actually just went ahead and purchased the little itty bitty minis for concealer, and a lot of people have been recommending the Solid Blender Cleanser from Beauty Blender for a long time, but I had the liquid and I wanted to use that up, and I really was like, you know, any old soap will do. But you guys were right, this stuff is thebomb.com. It gets my Beauty Blender looking brand new again. I purchased the black one the last time I purchased because the pink one just always, I didn't like the look of it always being dirty. Even when it was clean, it was stained and I could never get it clean. So that's why I went with the black one. Little did I know that the black one actually stains as well. It just is a darker discolored stain, you know, a different color than the black. But I don't like it. But this, I wish I had it with the pink because I would have tried it, works so well. And I've actually also been using this for all of my brushes. It's just an easy system. I rub my brushes damp right inside of this, rub it around, rub it on the back of my hand. It's just a solid like bar of soap, it seems like, and it gets my brushes and the Beauty Blender squeaky clean, and it's easy, it's small, you can travel with this. I love it so much. Sephora Friends and Family is coming up, I believe this week. October 15th, I think it starts. 15th, 18th, one of those days. add this to your list. It's really good stuff. So another product that I've really been enjoying lately is the Celebration Foundation Illumination. It's a tongue twister by IT Cosmetics, and this is a full coverage powder foundation. I would compare it to a MAC Fix Plus. I've been using it recently when I haven't been feeling well and I don't want to put on a full face of makeup, but I just feel dull and I do have to go out of the house either to bring Addie to school or run an errand. I just don't want to go out looking like sick. Just even out my skin, make it look better than it feels and looks, and it's a gorgeous foundation. It doesn't look like you're wearing powder, which is I think why a lot of people might not like powder foundation. It fills in all your pores. It just makes your skin look perfectly flawless, and it's easy. It does come with a brush, this little brush down here, and I use it sometimes like to touch up under my eyes or around my nose. But for the most part, I just use a big fluffy kabuki and I buff it onto my skin, and I think that brush actually works better to buff it than the one that they give you. I have it in the shade medium, and I started using this back when I started purging out my makeup just to like use it up because I had seen that I didn't have too far left to go, and I really started to enjoy it, and now I'm just to the point where I really love it, and I'm using it as a foundation because I want to wear this as a foundation. You even could wear this as a setting powder if you just wanted to take a fluffier brush and dust it on over your face to just lock in your liquid foundation. It would work for that just as well. And then I have two hair products, and I've definitely talked about this in videos before. This is the Sultra Bombshell Conical Wand. Not fancy, there's not a lot of settings. It's one on and off switch. There's no temperature control. Some might like that, some might not. I don't seem to mind. It heats up, it gets really hot, and it holds the curl really well. I just like the simplicity of it. I can touch it up in the morning, like take, random strands. Just easy. There's no other way I can describe it, and it works. It works really well. It looks better, I think, the second day when the curls kind of like loosen and fall and hang a little bit lower, and then if I just like find some straight pieces or pieces I just want to touch up, I just grab it and wrap it, and you can make each piece different. You can make them tight, you can make them loose, you can have thicker strands, thinner strands to get different effects. I have shown a video with this, a couple videos now, so I'll link them in the description box. It's kind of just been my best friend. I just do a rough dry on my hair when I don't want to like, give it a nice blowout, which that video will be coming too. This is just kind of what I've been into lately. And just make sure it's really dry, and then I section it off and I go section by section and just give my hair a choppy wave. So I really love that. And again, Sephora friends and family, that's another reason why I really wanted to make sure to mention this, because it's more expensive and you can score a good discount on it. And then I'm not sure if I've mentioned this product before to you, by Living Proof Blowout, it's called. It's basically just a heat protectant that cut your drying time in half. I just like the smell of it. I love products like this because I do really think that they work. It just helps to like draw out the moisture. They always follow up with this after I've been blowing it dry. And it's just like a nice added little barrier against the heat. And it also, because it does cut down the blow drying time, it just makes the whole process of doing my hair a lot quicker and easier. Then the last favorite I have, I'm gonna follow up with a fail because they kind of go hand in hand. So my favorite, excuse me, is the Schmidt's natural deodorant in a stick form. And I did a whole video on the natural deodorant, so I'll be sure to link that in the description box below. A lot of these companies that I reviewed, this one and Primal Paste, came out with stick forms. And I love the idea of a stick. I don't like having to get my hands dirty and apply my own deodorant. I don't like having to worry about contamination going into the pot or bacteria. So we're gonna segue here to Primal Paste because this was the first one that I tried. The Primal Paste in the jar is my #1 favorite natural deodorant. I've purchased it over and over and over and over again. I absolutely love it. I love it in the pot even more than the Schmidt's. The consistency and texture of it, I like it better. I feel it lasts just a tiny bit longer than Schmidt's, and I love the scent of the lavender. I've been wanting to try it in a stick form for a long time, and I purchased it back last month sometime, and I was super disappointed with it. It's not like I wanted the stick form of deodorant to be. I would constantly, apply it and then have to go back with my hands and massage it in because the product was just kind of sitting on my skin. So it kind of defeated the whole purpose, in my opinion, of having a stick form deodorant. The staying power, I feel like, is still the same. The scent is exactly the same. Just the application was different. And I do like the packaging, by the way. You can just twist it up as it gets lower. Smells really good. But it just kind of, to me, I'm like, why do I need this? I'll just go back to the pot if I'm going to get my hands dirty anyway. So when I heard Schmidt's was coming out with one, I was like super skeptical because of my feelings towards Primal Paste, and contrary. So effective, so what I wanted my Primal Paste stick deodorant to be. The stick form I feel like is even better than the pot form because number one, I'm not getting my hands dirty, and number two, I don't have to worry about the consistency and texture of the product, which was why I didn't really like it in the pot. I got it in the lavender and sage, and they have the stick form in the same, all the same scents as they have in the pot. It looks like an actual stick of deodorant. And here I just apply it the way I normally would, and I don't have to massage it in. I don't have to get my hands dirty. I just apply it and I'm done, and it's easy. So favorite, kind of a fail. I still love the pot form of Primal Paste, but you can't beat the convenience of a stick deodorant. So kudos to Schmidt's for getting it right. So that's it for my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.